So after a breakout from the symmetrical triangle that we've been tracking, Cardano had a bounce of almost 20% off some major key levels. In this video, we're going to have a look at the charts, and we're going to have a look at the price action of Cardano as we prepare for its next move into some key levels. What's up everyone, welcome to Daily Investing. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button on the way in. Now let's look at Cardano on the weekly. Now when I look at the weekly, I've said this before, but I'm still so bullish on Cardano, even with the recent dip. If we look at this though, we go swing low to swing high, and we get this green rectangle which demonstrates some key levels of support between that 55 cents to $1 range. Now, I know there are a lot of people out there who are getting scared of the current move with all the FUD going on social media, but it's really becoming intriguing to me. I mean, it doesn't even look scary that dropping into that zone is a possibility. Now, I get that there may be people out there who are bought above $1, $1.50, maybe even some at all-time highs around that $2.50 mark. And that's your entry point, but now you need to make a decision on what you're going to do moving forward. And my job here is to really just present the data to you. And right now, in my eyes, it's still saying that long term, in the grand scheme of things, that Cardano still looks very bullish to me. Now, that's not financial advice. But if we zoom out, we look at the charts, and you really see a longer term story being told here. Now, the green rectangle on the screen is the bear market low to the swing high. And now we have this area of support. Now, I recently did a video on a similar type of chart with Bitcoin, but this green area really looks like a consolidation with people accumulating below that 786, somewhere around here. So this is saying that it is possible that we could go down to that 30 cents range, but in my view, that 55 cents to $1 for me is that strong accumulation area for a lot of people. And we have already seen a drop below, more than 60% from the all-time highs at this current price level. So I don't know if it could go too much further. So continuing down into this area of consolidation, right, with this 50-week moving average, it's just a solid area. So, I mean, if you are accumulating and you're keen on buying more Cardano, it's just something to think about. I can't tell you what price to buy in at or what to do, but I encourage you to make your own decisions with that and do your own research before buying any more Cardano. But I say this all the time, all my job really is to provide you with the different scenarios just so we can all learn and best prepare for the possible moves that come and then move from there. So that's in play, but longer term, I mentioned Goguen era being complete, smart contracts up here in August and September. And I'm really surprised. I mean, we're in sort of a bear market at the moment. Everyone is really scared at the moment. And all it takes is just a couple of really good green days. We've seen it before. It just changes so fast. Everything can just change like that. And that's why I look to track Cardano each and every day so we can make sure that we're ready if anything does happen really, really quickly. I mean, look at the 20-day moving average. It's currently around $1.30 on the 20-week. But let's look at the shorter term move for Cardano. So I want to look at Cardano on the daily chart. So we recently broke below the level around $1.50, which has been a really key level since the beginning of the year. And we were dancing with it for a little while with that entire consolidation, but now we are well below it, which is not a great feeling at all. We only recently just saw the 20-day and the 50-day moving averages cross, which also is something we haven't seen for quite some time. So in the short term, it's not looking great on the technicals for Cardano, but some positive signs. So we did see quite a large drop in the last 24 hours down to that key weekly support level of $1, but it just bounced straight back up. So some signs of positivity. Now, if we zoom out a little bit and we go back to July, August 2020, we did see a similar move. So we broke the 20-day and the 50-day moving averages crossed, but we bounced straight off of the 618 without crossing into that green accumulation zone and continued on to break higher highs just after a couple of months. So take that with a grain of salt, but if we go back to where we were now, And Cardano has just touched the top area of the 618, which is also that weekly support of $1. So for me, like I said at the beginning, I still feel like they're all positive signs. I'm really bullish on Cardano still. And this could be a reversal sign onto the upside like we saw back in August 2020. But we also need to be prepared for this possibly to drop lower into that range. And if we do, I really think we're going to be able to pick Cardano up for some absolute bargains. So that's it from me, guys. That's my accumulation plan, some key areas to look out for, but there's no denying it that in the next couple of days, they're going to be absolutely crucial for Cardano. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so we can track these together and look out for the Cardano moves as they happen and track the technicals. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time.